Right, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well today. Hopefully your day is going well. Today was a long day. Today was a really long work day for me, and we just got power back like I think an hour ago. So we did not have power. Well, we had power, and then my son came home, was all excited to play Minecraft, and then the power kept going out, come back on, going out, and I'm like, oh my god, my poor PC's gonna die again. I know exactly how this works. And then finally it just went out for good right before Novels got home. And then, yeah, didn't have power for the longest time. And eventually came back finally. Which by originally I was like, oh, I'll play a game tonight. I'll do this and that and whatever. I want to play something new or whatever. And I just couldn't set anything up. And I just got extremely tired and whatnot. So, fun times. So that was great. Let me tell you that. Welcome to chat. Welcome. CyberJ's Ricola. Welcome. Alex, happy Friday, everyone. Got a hot date tomorrow. Let's go. Could lead me to teaching her Magic the Gathering. Wish me luck. Not for the date, but for the Magic the Gathering part. I want to crush her. I'm going to just throw this idea out there. My hair falls down. Maybe don't crush her right away. Like, build up the confidence and then destroy it later. But no, good luck, man. The other guy, welcome to chat. I know Tabletop Simulator isn't your favorite, but I could teach you Sentinels of the Multiverse on there if you're looking for something to do and aren't sure. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't have it downloaded or anything, and I haven't used it for a while. Probably not tonight, but I do. But one night I would be down for that. Just not tonight. The thought of using my brain right now hurts. But no, I do appreciate that, honestly. I do want to learn to do that at some point. Cap, how's it going? Welcome to chat. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Out of Control, welcome to chat. Keith, how's it going? How you doing? Ninja, welcome to chat. Gotta let her win. Yeah, you gotta build that confidence in her. Gotta. That's why Novels beat me for 40 games straight at Unmatched. It totally wasn't because she was a better player than me and just destroyed me and I couldn't figure out how to work anything ever. Nah. Wasn't that at all. I got it. Been playing Slay the Spire 2 with my son tonight. It's been fun. It's early access now, right? Has it been good? Is it better than the first? I know that feeling. Yeah. Tornado sign's been going off for damn near 2 hours. Jeez. That's terrible. No power equals marble champs by candlelight. I'd be afraid of setting things on fire. I would set everything on fire. Sure. I know. That's why I have to tell myself. It's so good. I haven't seen anything played of it yet. I'll wait till it goes on sale and I'll probably get it. I wasn't like a massive fan of the first one. Like, I like it. Like, I'm not like whatever. But yeah, I played it more on my phone probably than anything else. Like when I was at an airport and just like super bored. This made the most sense. The weather is sure weathering outside. It was supposed to be raining all day. We got your rain, but only late last night and this morning, so everything is still wet. Yeah, everything's wet here. I'm ready for just like spring weather, man. I know I said this before, but I'm ready for it. I am tired. Tired of this weather. But the only thing that's been good is kind of like I mentioned last stream, been playing a lot of Resident Evil. And I'm almost done with 9. I'm at the end. I can tell I'm at the end. I'm going to guess not even an hour left. And I had to go pick up my son. So I was like, dang, get in the way. Is it Spring 4 this weekend? Ugh, probably. Is it? It is. Lose an hour of sleep. Yeah. Tomorrow we have our Pinewood Derby race for the Cub Scouts. So I've never done, I never did Cub Scouts as a kid and whatnot, so I've never done a Pinewood Derby. And my son's like kind of into it, not really. Like he liked painting the car and whatever, and like kind of helped sanding it and whatever. So I had to do the most of the work, which is fine. I don't mind. You know, it's woodworking. So enjoyed it and whatnot, but I had to let the paint dry, so I couldn't put on like the wheels and the axles. And I don't know the rules of like Pinewood Derby, and I don't really know the strategy. So I put the wheels on, and of course it's like a slit on the bottom, but like if you use nails to drive it through the slit, because you can't use a solid axle for reasons that would have made life a lot easier, but whatever. So you have to use these nails and put them in. So I put them in, and, you know, I'm just doing it on the kitchen table because whatever. And of course, like the one tire is like 2 mil off the ground. And I'm like, oh, whatever. Like, I'm sure the wood's twisted. It's pine wood and whatever. The paint makes it wetter and all this fun stuff. So I have to start looking at the rules. And of course, like, that's illegal because it's less friction. And I'm like, okay. So I spend all this time, like, taking out the nail. And of course, when you do it too many times on pine wood, because it's so soft, the end starts splintering a little bit, like on the wood. And I'm like, oh my God. So now I have to glue this wood back together. So like I'm gluing it back together the way a woodworker would, which is like way too involved. And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want this to be a thing. So then I was like, at the end, I was like just manually bending the screws. I was like, whatever, it's gonna be close enough. And then, so the weight limit's 5 ounces and he's at like 4.62 or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, I should add weight to this to make it go faster. And as I'm about to set it all up, that's when our power went out completely. And I'm like, I can't see. I can't add weight to it now. So I was like, okay. So then him and I were just playing outside because there's nothing to do inside with the power out. So we're playing outside. I was like, hey, buddy, like, man, like, how much do you care about winning this race? And he's like, not at all. I was like, really? Like, not at all? And he's like, if I win, that's okay. But he's like, I just want to see the car go. I was like, perfect. I was like, the car will go. The car will go. I don't know how fast. I know your thing is pretty aerodynamic. It's pretty slick because nobody else is planing their wood. Everyone's sanding it. So you have an advantage there. But you did paint it. And paint's not very aerodynamic. So I was like, oh, whatever. So I was like, you know what? I don't have time. I don't have time to do this. I should have done it way sooner. And I didn't. So that's on me. But he also doesn't really care that much. So here we go. So yeah, that was my adventure today. And I was going to do it a bit more, but just didn't. Slay the Spire was fun, but Monster Train 1 and 2 hit an itch that I couldn't find with Slay the Spire. Interesting. I never really heard of Monster Train. I have to check that out. I trained my lady to play Summoner Wars, and now she gets my booty. Create a monster. I love it. I love it. Summoner Wars is good. We gotta get that back to the table. Mortal Kombat deck building game. What? What? Do I have to spend money? Mortal Kombat's a top 5 franchise for me. Maybe top 10. Definitely top 10. Possibly top 5. Oh my. Sweet baby. Is it Cryptozonic? Liu Kang. I highly recommend Monster Train 2 if you like that type of game, but Slay the Spire didn't click itself. Okay. I bet my retired neighbors are jumping at the bit to mow their yards. Dude, me too. I can't wait to mow my yard. I swear, whatever one of them mows, the other is outside, and one of them is fishing up. If this neighbor back here mows his yard, and then I do it like the next day, he will be back out there to make sure it matches my grass. That's hilarious. Little D20's gonna have a hard time choosing a career, either a board game YouTuber or a woodworker. He wants to be a Minecraft YouTuber. And I was like, yeah, sure. I'll teach you how to YouTube. It's fine. Slay the Spire 2 has been fun. I've never really played the first one, but my son is teaching me how to play the Defect as it's his favorite. That's awesome. Get over here. Alright, Mortal Kombat 1 ranches up the chaos. Properly spelt. Properly spelled for Mortal Kombat. That was your favorite combatants? Man, they're really leaning into that. Okay, expect a ton of Kickstarter exclusives. I love Cryptozonic that's willing to lean into Kickstarter exclusives. That's like a thing you're not supposed to do anymore. I love it. Alright, so the game. Standard cards, combat card, tarot size, health trackers, health markers, rulebook, corpse tokens. It's amazing. 2 to 4 players. Johnny Cage, Sub-Zero, Liu Kang. Okay. Oh my god, they have fatalities and everything. That's amazing. Destro Might. Time to fight. Liu Kang. It's time. Oh, it's time to fight. Alright. Newest is Cerebus deck building family. Okay. Choose your fighter. So they're all the same life. Okay. So what we got? Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Katana. Who's got the sights? Melina? No, it's not Melina. Who is that? Oh god. This is embarrassing. Kung Lao. Raiden. Also, probably Smoke, Reptile, Jade. I'm not 100% sure. I always forget that guy's name. Shang Tsung or Quan Chi? Quan Chi? Are they going to show me all the fighters? Okay, brutally expansion. Okay, Sindel, Baraka. Wait, Reptile? I thought Reptile was in this one. Okay, another expansion, Deadly Lines with Shang Tsung, and Quan Chi. Jeez. Quan Chi, Havoc, Ashra? I don't know who Ashra is. Oh my god, they got the old school Sonya Blade outfit. I love it. Shang Tsung, thank you. Hey, no, welcome to chat. Acrylic stands. I like that more than minis. It's been like a thing. Cyrax, they unlocked. Alright, Liu Kang, Johnny Cage, Kung Lao, Raiden, Cyrax, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Katana. It is Melina. She looks way different than I'm used to her. Oh, General Shao. Oh, wow, okay. Ashra? Is Ashra new? Have I not played Mortal Kombat 1 recently? Kenshi, Takada, Smoke, Tanya, Shang Tsung, Rico. I barely remember Rico. Rain. That's right, I forgot about Rain. Quan Chi, Nitala, Havoc, Baraka, Ermac, Lee May. I don't really remember that much in the game. Sindel, Garrett. Garrus. Okay, yeah, and Reptile. She was like Mortal Kombat 6. Wow. We're what, 12? I don't even. Well, because they rebooted it. So they went to 11. Right? They went to 11? No, did they go to 12? Oh, wait. Where's my Steam account? Mortal Kombat. Okay, so I have Mortal Kombat 10, the complete edition, which I don't know what that one is. Mortal Kombat 11, and then Mortal Kombat 1. I feel like I'm missing Mortal Kombat 9 in there. Oh, wait, is that complete edition? That might be Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, it's Mortal Kombat 9. If they reach their first goal, they're going to add an 80s boombox, and it'll be a program to play the Mortal Kombat movie theme on repeat. Let's go. This is a miniatures game? I don't know yet. I think it's it's a deck builder with minis in it for whatever reason. Beast now, how's it going? Choice of cover. I want this one. $205. $310. Oh my god, 500. Oh, that's retail. Okay, thank God. $310. Are you kidding me? Wait, what's this? Oh, retailer too. Alright, add-ons. Cool. Alright, stretch goals. They had Cyrax, Fatality card, Main deck cards, Kickstarter, okay, Kickstarter, foil. I don't care about foil boxes. Main deck card. Already playing Mortal Kombat song on repeat. It's amazing. Add more decks. Wow, that's crazy. They probably saw Angry Joe's Street Fighter card game, and we could do better. Oh yeah, for sure. I love it. I love it. I don't think I can drop $310 on Love It. Because oh my god, I do want it though. Like, okay. This is a sick playmat. These are also sick playmats. Do you get all of them, or do I have to pay extra? Oh wait, what is the all-in? Oh, the all-in does have all the mats. They have I don't know if I need 3 Liu Kang mats and 3 Johnny Cage mats and 3 Scorpion mats and 3 Sub-Zero mats. I don't think I need 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think I need 15 mats. Oh, it is the retailer one. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I was like, Jesus. How much did you spend on Final Fantasy VII Magic the Gathering? Not that much. Not that much. Will you paint the miniatures? There's no miniatures. It's all acrylic. So it's like Star Realms? Probably. I don't know. I didn't really read how it worked. But it does have all the play mats, chat. I don't need it. But Epic, welcome to chat. I am doing well. Quick question: do you know anything about Nelson? Is he okay? So, I did talk to Nelson probably about 2 weeks ago, and he said, yeah, everything is good. He was just taking a bit of a break to focus on some things, but he is good as far as I know. I think he said in his Discord he's planning to do some content again soon, but that was a little while ago. So, but yeah, he's alive and kicking and whatnot, and responded. So, he's pretty friendly if you reach out to him in Discord and talk to him. But yeah, he's doing all right from what I understand. Hopefully he comes out with content soon. Looks like D20 is going to change the Mortal Kombat channel. I don't think I can convince Novels to play this, though. I would need everyone in chat to also back this, but I also don't want to have you all spend money. So that I could just play everybody. Where's Joshy? Joshy would be the all-in on this. I think he's a Mortal Kombat guy. So wait, how does it work? Right? How do I play? All right, how to play? Use power to generate. Use the power generated by your cards to add new cards in the deck. Okay, so you play this. You get a acceleration icon to get this. As you gain new cards, your deck becomes even stronger, allowing you to gain more powerful cards. Okay, I do like that. The player with the most it's victory points. Oh, this plays like DC then, right? Good to hear about Nelson. Yeah, we don't need details. Just wondering if it's okay. No news for. Yeah. No, I checked on him. He's doing all right. Star Realms. Yeah, it is a lot. It's like Star Realms or DC. It feels like a DC deck builder reskin. Team Herc or Team Wonder Man? Team Herc. Though I like Wonder Man. Never played DC. I think Beast Snow. Beast Snow is the one that gifted it to this channel, and it was good. It's fine. It's very, very basic deck builder, but it's fine. Each player. Wait. Most victory points. Each player starts the game with 20 health. Attack cards. Never mind. Slightly different than DC. Attack cards in the game allow you to deal damage to your opponent's health, reducing their health. Okay. Damage from attack cards can be prevented with a defense card. The old ball buster. I love it. When your health is reduced to 0, you gain a corpse token worth -5 victory points. You're not out of the game though. You'll reset your health to 20 and are ready for another round. Finishing your foes gives you an additional boost. The first time you reduce your health to 0 each turn, you may immediately play the top card of the Fatality deck. That's not the only way to play these cards. Fatality cards are powerful cards with a lot of VP. Building up enough power lets you permanently add these cards to your deck. Oh. Alright, so somehow when do you count VP though? Like when's the end of the game? Like, because if you die, you don't actually die. So how does the game end? That's what I want to know. Are you gonna play Pokopia? Probably not. I don't know much about it. I like Mortal Kombat, but the price is a fatality to me. Yeah, Shang Tsung, soul sucking one. Yeah, they gotta have. Who's the actor that played Shang Tsung in the original Mortal Kombat movie? That's the one I want. Will they have X-ray moves? Hopefully that's an unlock. Hopefully X-ray, the beast, whatever animal moves, whatever they're called, and babyalities. You turn your opponent into a baby in real life. Not a Pokemon fan? No, I don't mind Pokemon. I just don't get super into it. I haven't played the Pokemon main line in a while. Yeah, he did pass away, which is sad. Forgot he was good. Babyalities, yeah. They should add all of them in, man. Hopefully they're saving all that. But yeah, so they don't have Goro yet, which means they have to unlock him at some point, right? You can't have Mortal Kombat without Goro. Have you played Animal Crossing? Nah. I have not. I don't think novels did either. I know people really like it. I have nothing against it. It's just not for me. I assume it's affordable so children can play it like Match the Cat. What? This? Yeah, super affordable. Well, I mean, we got the regular box. It's only $60. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Did you buy Slay the Spire? No, I didn't. Yeah. I'm still finishing Resident Evil 9. That's what I'm working on right now. I'm almost done. Like this close. This close. Montaro, one of the most cheesy films ever, but it was hilarious. Yeah. It's the price of 3 good pizzas or 6 average pizzas. I'm too impatient or too stubborn to manipulate the clock on the Switch to make AC worth it. Oh, to speed things along. I was like, why do you need that to make your air conditioning work? And then I realized, oh, he's talking about Animal Crossing. I was like, why is it to manipulate his thing in Animal Crossing? Oh, the build thing. That's right. That's like the purpose of the game is like farming or whatnot. The Mortal Kombat movies with Kano and Aussie, yeah. There's like a video I was watching about like the random facts of Mortal Kombat movie, and it's like fascinating. The whole film is fascinating. Like everyone got sick, everyone was miserable. What's her face? The main actress that played Sonya Blade, I can't remember her name. She like broke something, like her rib or her wrist or something. I think it was her rib. I think it's when she got kicked by Kano. Movie is so well choreographed, yeah. And they did like the testing for it, and they did the testing for it, and people complained there wasn't enough fight scenes, and that's why the reptile one feels so out of place, because they had to bring the guy who played Liu Kang back and have like the whole reptile scene, and like it was supposed to be like just kind of like cameos there, and that's it. But that fight scene ended up happening because test audiences wanted more fighting. So they had to, there was like the very last thing added in basically. And they had to like re-edit like large chunks of the film or something. I have expected you to say Assassin's Creed. I know, right? I forgot about Assassin's Creed too. Jay Danger, welcome to chat. I saw the new Mortal Kombat and it makes me missing the Street Fighter board game. And also we never got an expansion of DC Rebirth. Were they supposed to do it? Dang, didn't know that? Yeah. Test audience right? Yeah. But that's also why like the graphic, like the CGI is really bad into it. I mean, it was really bad in the second one too. But the CGI was really like rushed and whatnot with like the beginning of it, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, the fight sequence is really good with Reptile. The whole movie, I'm sorry, that movie is just goated overall. It's such a good movie. And then there was no blood and gore in it because they wanted to market it to a younger audience. So I was supposed to get an expansion, but the money dried up. Same company, Cryptozonic. CGI was just as good as Lawnmower Man. Mortal Kombat Annihilation is the best film ever made. Is it? I have to watch the new Mortal Kombat one because the second one is coming out, and the second one looks good. The reptile scene is good for how last minute was. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Mortal Kombat, RoboCop, Terminator, all franchises made for children. I mean, my mom let me watch it. Probably explains a lot why D20's messed up. Indeed, same company. Yeah, bro, if you can find it, give it. All right, I'll have to. Mom wouldn't let me watch Mortal Kombat at the local drive-in, but joke's on her. I watched Spawn before they returned it to the video store. Dude, I forgot about Spawn. Dude, RoboCop was so good too as a film. How poorly rated was RoboCop? If it's not at least a 9 out of 10, I'm gonna be upset. Does this work? There we go. Oh, it's 7.6. That's actually pretty good. That's like shockingly good. I don't know why I expected it to be like a 4. 5.8 for RoboCop 2. RoboCop 3 was a 4.2. That's about what I expect from it. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Thank you, IMDb, for your giant ads. $11 out of 10. But I had for $1. Dude, I don't remember 3. I barely remember 2. I forgot they rebooted it. Ugh. Michael Keaton was in it? Gary Oldman was in it? Link, thank you for the hydrate. Michael Williams was in it? Bro, how stacked is this movie? I have now realized I need to watch this. This is a star-studded cast. That got a 6.1. Speaking of RoboCop, the game that came out wasn't too shabby. I have to check that out. Do the acrylic standees do nothing? Yeah, I think they're just there to up the price. But they want to do minis because minis are so expensive. Sucks. Of course it does. Of course it does. RoboCop Meltdown. Terminator Genesis. Wow, Terminator Genesis is rated the same as Terminator 3. That's shocking. Terminator 3 is so bad. I love the Terminator movies, but God, 3 is so bad. What did the reviews say at the time of Robo's release? I actually enjoyed the remake. Gary Oldman was the Dr. Scientist that put Murphy back together. We can go see the... Is this it? I don't know if you can see the old ones on here. I think it just shows you whatever's like the newest. Just pretend the alternate ending T2 where they change the future. Yeah. They oh my god. Die Hard 2, Die Harder. Oh, Spy Family only has an 8.2. It should be much higher than that. I still have to catch up on season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Hudson Hawk. Seeing this. God. What great movies. Is Terminator 2 ranked better? Been rewatching BSG, so good. Wait, BSG, what's that? Alright, 8.1. Wait, how many fighters do you play with? So if you play head versus head, and I have no idea how the game ends. Like, literally no idea. Oh, Battlestar Galactica. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Terminator 2 is ranked higher. Good. I love Terminator 2. God, it's such a good movie. Yeah, when your hand is reduced to 0, you get -5. It resets. Even if you fatality someone, it doesn't end the game. So I have literally no... It does not explain how the game ends. I don't think it does. I think you just keep going until someone legitimately passes away from boredom. It never ends. Sounds more and more like Street Fighter board game. Pricey, but sure it's a good time, yeah. You and novels love nuclear stuff? She especially does. Can I tell you all my deep dark secret? I can't stand this movie. Back to the Future. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of any of them. Never liked it. I know. That's my crazy hot take that I get judged for. I like Cthulhu Realms. Is that like Star Realms, but Cthulhu? Race for victory points? Maybe. 3 was my favorite. I remember the train in 3, and that's it. Get out. Forrest Gump, great movie. I hate Tom Hanks, but great movie. I also don't like Ghostbusters. Fun fact about myself. I still need to watch Oppenheimer. Still waiting for my hoverboard, aren't we all? Memento. I had Novels watch Memento when we were dating, and she the whole time was just like, "What am I watching? What is this that you're making me watch?" I was like, "It's good." She's like, "Is it? Is this good?" She's like, "I'm confused." Only thing I don't like about Back to the Future movies that made the DeLorean out to be this awesome car and it's a hunk of junk. Yeah, DeLorean is not a very good car. It's more of a puzzle you figured out later. Oh, these are all the ones I did look at. Oh, I saw the Pokemon card. Oh, shoot. I gotta find that. What is it? A Gengar? Oh, yeah. This guy offered me $1.50 for this card. And I was just like, nah, I'm good. Because I don't know where it is. And now he upped it to $2. Well, I was selling it for $2. I was like, son of a gun. I need to find that now. Ugh. I don't know where it is. I can see that. Back to the Future is good, but I'm tired of it. But Leah Thompson is gorgeous in it, especially when she was older and tired of her life at the beginning of the movie. All right. I was watching the TED streaming show, and the dad wouldn't stop talking about Rocky, and he was like, see, in Rocky 4 he won because he had more heart, and the Russian was all doped up. The perfect couples movie is Pulp Fiction. She also does not like Pulp Fiction. I used to love it in college, and then I got over it pretty fast. But Rocky was doped on America. It's the best kind of dopamine. He dies. Should I have that louder? Keep forgetting my thing auto sets lower. Primer is harder to figure out than Memento. Dude, Primer is like impossible. That's the time jump one, right? With the box or whatever. Yeah. 6.7. I remember watching it in college because people were like, oh, if you like Memento, you'll like this. I was like, okay, whatever. And I watched it the first time, went, I don't understand anything. And I'm usually pretty decent with movies, like, of getting it, quote unquote. And we had to watch it again because then I understood what was happening. And yeah, I kept messing up with it. Back to the Future peeps. People is such good peeps in real life though. It's hard for me to hate it. Yeah, like I don't hate it. I just like it's not like for me. I barely understand. I just don't know if we were experiencing a second full reset. Yeah. Yeah, 1.21 gigawatts. Or yeah, gigawatts. Hold on, let me send this really quick to novels. Reminder. Oops. Who's president in 2026? Trump the actor in Home Alone 2. Great scene. Great scene. He's also have you ever seen the picture? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It was like this image, right? And the caption was like, Stone Cold Steve Austin has stunned half the people in this picture, including the president of the United States. I was like, that is hilarious. And there's another one where they took the kids out, and it was just like I think they photoed it and took the kids out, and it was like all the people in here have been stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin, including the president of the United States. Last 200 game with Herc was leadership. Peter Parker Spider-Man, and Herc was the one doing all the heavy lifting. Even with 2 SWK or swinging web kicks, Herc still outpaced them. Dude, Herc is goated. Trump suck. When you get at my level, all politicians are terrible. I very much hate the United States federal government in general. Doesn't matter who's in charge. Herc and Thor incoming. Dude, that'd be good. That would be good. I wonder how also matter for welcome. Sorry. I just realized that was your first chat. I want to see how well Hulk and Thor and like anyone that swings heavy like does together. Like I tried, funny enough, Valkyrie and Tigra, and it was not good because they all wanted the minions, and it did not go well. Let's say that. Like one of them suffered greatly. I was like, okay, this is not a good team up. But I feel like Herc and Thor doing decent amount of damage, or like maybe even Hercules and Hulk. I always want to say Hulkules. Hercules and Hulk teaming up together. I wonder like how that'd be, because they both do like massive amounts of damage. You know what I mean? First game was Thor and Herc, but again, Herc did most of the work while Thor threw his hammer once. I remember you saying that. Yeah. Hulkules. That's the new combo. We need a team up card. Fantasy Flight Games, you can have that one for free. YouTube, let me know if there's any issues with what you're seeing. It's yelling at me that my bit rate's too low, which I don't really know what that means. Armor Sword, welcome to chat. Just got Herc and Wonder Man in the mail today. Let's go. Are you gonna do the precons, or are you gonna start building into it? Herc has been good when you build him up to a certain, and Wonder Man is very, very strong. Yeah, Herc has been oh, there goes YouTube. Hercules has been fascinating. I still like him more because I like that mini game, but I also wonder if I'll get tired of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can kind of go back and forth on it, I think. And Wonder Man, yeah, is strong. I don't mind him. I like him more than I thought I would, but I had very low expectations for him in general, so. I think I'm finally ready to play Herc in True Solo against Mugen Formula, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, let me know how that goes. Who read the who read the Wonder Man comics growing up? Not me. I'm still working my way through Batman. I think I'm mostly caught up with Batman now. Though I haven't gotten to the fat Batman yet. Absolute Batman or whatever. Precons first so I can suffer as you did with those amazing decks that check on. I wouldn't be surprised if your stream gets taken down for calling out the federal government. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. My mom used to joke that she was on the list because when she was a younger child during the Cold War, she called Russia for whatever reason, and I think she messed up. Like somebody gave her a number to call, and she called it and like called Russia when she was a kid, and she's like, "Yep, so I'm probably on a government list somewhere." Luckily, they're not very organized, so it's probably on a piece of paper that no one can find. Herc needs direct approach in solo, to be honest. I haven't used that yet. Hold on. Attached side schemes get us all. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I've been just using the allies mostly. So for this is once here, I've been using the allies mostly to handle that. But yeah, charge them for that one and delay it for 3 months. I know, right? They can't afford it. They have less money than I do because I'm not in debt $800 million. So what was Hulkling like? We never talk about him. Yeah, I feel like Hulkling just like, and I mean, it's even the same with Hercules and Wonder Man, right? Like people don't really talk about the quote unquote less popular heroes, like the B tier, if you want to call them that or whatever. And I don't mind Hulkling. Like I think he's fine. But yeah, he wasn't for me. Have you seen Crimson Desert? It looks insane. Yeah. Also, welcome to chat, Billy. Yeah, it does look good. The funny thing with it is, like, I guess you can skip or fast forward or play faster the scenes where they talk. And I'm like, are we that short on attention span nowadays? You've been reading Batman for 40 years? I've been reading 40 years of Batman in like 2 years. Doesn't Thor and Herc have a team up card? They do, yes. But we need a Hulk and Herc team up card. We could just do Batman champions and not run out of content for 100 years. Yeah. Make him run solo way easier. Yeah, I bet. Hulklings, who's that? When you play the labor to attach to the non-elite minion, can you grab the Hydra? Does it have to be in the encounter deck? No, you can grab the Hydra. That's fine. That's fine. That's why they have the Hydra in there, so that you can grab it. But yeah, it's because you can grab anything that's in play or out of play. Eddie Brock, I know, right? They haven't done Eddie Brock. They haven't done Venom. They haven't done a Black Cat hero, which I really want. Black Cat villain, possibly. Like, there's so much opportunity. There's still. I'm all in Crimson Desert. Can't wait. Nice. When does it come out? It's like soon, right? 2 weeks or so. Playing Hulkling and Hercules, and they're fun, but not my first round first picks. Yeah. People can't last through Metal Gear Solid 30-minute cutscenes. Metal Gear Solid 4 has the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest cutscene, right? It's like 49 minutes or something. Oh, no, it's longer than that. The 9 longest cutscenes in video games. Metal Gear Solid 4 has one that's 71 minutes long. That's amazing. I like how they did 1-1, 2-2. Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. Yakuza 0. Oh, okay, I do remember that one. Kingdom Hearts 3, Xenosaga, Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay, and Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core. Jeez. Hulkling is good in every aspect. He slows down the game when you're not familiar with him and the cards you want to fetch. Kind of the same with Tigra. Tigra, I feel like can move pretty fast. But if you don't have the minions, then yeah, I get it. You do have to build out a bit. March 19th, okay. Where's Howard the Duck team up card with Rocket? Give it to me. Give me Howard the Duck. Give me Carnage versus King in Black. Yeah, let's go. I need to play more with Herc. I've been having so much fun with my Wonder Man deck. Okay. Loading Kojima cutscene started. Working on 3 custom heroes for community. What's given to make him? What 3? That's so long. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 4, the movie with a game in there somewhere. Yeah, like you play a little bit, but you do watch. What's it, like 60% of the game you watch? They're coming out with the Master Collection, so I can finally play Metal Gear Solid 4 again. I can't wait. Okay, so I really like Metal Gear Solid 4's final battle. Spoiler. With Revolver Ocelot, when it does like the music and the scenes from like each of the games that you fought with him. I love it. I love it. It's so good. I was sitting there with my friend with that Star Ocean cutscene was starting. That's hilarious. Apparently, Savage Strike goes well with Herc aggression. His economy is insane. His thwart and attack events are basically free when all he gives out. Yeah. Yeah, his economy gets crazy. And then you have that one that can generate 3 resources, right? When you have all the gifts out. Use direct approach with Hulk and PvP game. I ended up winning with Hulk PvP against Maria Hill. Let's go. Very satisfying. Josh would be proud of that. Savage Strike also works well with Wonder Man as direct force. Chef's kiss. Nice. Metal Gear Solid overall was such a good stuff. Oh yeah. My when Metal Gear Solid 1 I was addicted to, right? I loved it. I played that kid so much as a kid. And when 2 came out, my best friend and I got it. We were in high school, I believe. And so he came over and we played that game straight, right? Just played Metal Gear Solid 2 straight. And if you've played it, you know the scene when kind of like the AI gets revealed and the game starts like freaking out on you. And we thought it was because my PS2 was like dying and freaking out. And so I was like, oh no, we've been playing this game for like 6 hours straight. Like the PS2 is about to blow up. So we turned it off. And then, yeah, fish and mail. Exactly, right? And like keep spazzing out on you. So we were just like, okay. So we like made some lunch or whatever. And we got back to it after like half an hour. And then we realized, oh, that's what the game does. I was like, oh, okay, thank God my PS2 wasn't dying. When do you think, Casey, welcome to chat. When do you think we'll get a preview or news on Daredevil box? I really thought we would have gotten it by now. Because it's supposed to be not that far away. So I don't know. Do we know when it's supposed to come out? Want to say yet, but we're making a mutant, gamma character, and a king. Nice. It says summer. Wait, is it summer? I thought it was spring. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, it's definitely not this far back. May. Okay. If the labor and gift decks weren't shuffled up, Herc could get boring, but that would be terrible game design. Yeah. I've said my love for this game of character a lot. All right. Where's Jeff? Yeah, so if it comes out in May, let's say it comes out in May. Let's say it comes out the first week of May. Hypothetically. It probably doesn't, but let's just say it does. So May, whatever. They wouldn't preview anything probably for another couple weeks then. And then if they do community spoilers would be like late April. Usually it's like pretty close to it. Switching to Twitch. Twitch has ads too. Or do you have Twitch Turbo? They said spring for Wonder Man Herc, but that's February, so who knows what yeah, exactly. Yeah, so if it comes, yeah, maybe it comes out May. If so, then we got probably a little while before it comes out. But it would be nice to see a preview article for something. I gave you my Prime because I'm nice Canada guy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh yeah, you did use Prime. God, I can't keep track of this stuff. I appreciate that, dude. If Daredevil box, the second one is, we know who the second one is. It's Daredevil and Sonar is her name, right? Something like that. Echo. Thank you. Next, there will be Dr. Druid to team up with Doctor Strange. If only there was a Doctor Strange to team up with now. If only. Yeah, so they're doing Echo, which I'm kind of excited for Echo because Echo. I enjoyed that. So I'm excited for Echo because I always feel like when they have those I'm throwing my Echo away. Nah, man, it might be good. At least use the cards as backing for print and play cards. Echo will copy the event someone or you play that turn by paying the cost. Yeah. That would actually be fun design. But like usually with that stuff, because it's like not a tier, S tier, whatever you want to use hero, Echo will be able, or I'm sorry, they can usually have more fun with that type of design, which makes me excited for that, right? Because there's lower expectations, so they can like take bigger risks. So that's what I'm hoping that happens with Echo, is to take a bit of a bigger risk with her. And, you know, something cool happens with it. If I had a band, the name would be Whispers and Echoes. I really hope they make Daredevil awesome. I am trying to keep my expectations so incredibly low for him because I feel like everyone's so hyped up on Daredevil, and he's never going to be all the things everyone wants, right? Just like he can't. It's not possible. Like there are going to be disappointed people. But I'm trying to be like, okay, if he's just decent, I'll be happy with that. Daredevil will use boost icons to help him in hero mode to attack and defend, while in alter ego mode, he will use the boost for thwart. That could be fun. Like flip top card, add X boost to X stat. I have no insider information. It disappears in smoke. Yodelay you. If Daredevil cards are not in Braille, then I'm quitting the game again. I'm gonna tell you now, they're probably not gonna be in Braille. But I think they could, if they wanted to have fun with it, they could have the flavor text in Braille. Face down encounter cards as Daredevil boost for attacks and thwart cards. That's my shot being called. Let's go. He'd be sweet as Justice Aggression. Bring back multi-aspect. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be Justice, right? Like I feel like he's like on so many Justice ones. Echo, or as my friend in the yodeling club calls me, Yodel. Poor Daredevil is doomed. Death by hyper anticipation. I think so. Do you think they waited too long to do a Defender cycle? I think they held on to it for a very long time. Can we tinfoil hat theory for a second, which I know I've said before, but I know there's different people in here. I still think that they're purposely okay. For those that don't know, Daredevil has been done for quite some time. Okay, this was confirmed to me by MJ Newman when she did a podcast with me, and she said, yeah, when I was there before the Thanos box, Daredevil was done, or mostly done, right? They had worked on it and whatnot. So they kept putting him off for a variety of reasons. Now, realistically, when you line up the timeline, it actually makes sense why they did. Let me just pull it up so we can see it. So Caleb wanted to do the Thanos box at the time, so it got pushed back for Thanos at first because it was supposed to be right before then, I believe. So okay, come on, you have this box, then Daredevil was supposed to be slotted in here. Then he really wanted to do Thanos, so we did Thanos. Then Boggs was leaving. Then Boggs really is a big Spider-Man fan. He has said this on multiple podcasts. He wanted to do this, so they let him basically do this box mostly by himself. So then there's that. Then I'm going to assume Daredevil was slotted in here. And if you believe the podcast / rumors / everything else, X-Men was basically sprang on the last second, and they had one shot at it. And that's why they did 3 in a row, because they were allowed to do it then. So they did boom, 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 did these 3. I'm going to assume Daredevil is mostly done at this point, and they were alternating between Caleb and Tony. So they let Tony do a box. Then Caleb does his bonus box. Okay. So now we're getting Daredevil, right? So Daredevil got pushed from here all the way to here. So it'll be interesting to see if Daredevil was reworked by Tony a bunch, or if we see Caleb's kind of thumbprint all over it. I think we're going to see a lot of Caleb influence and Michael Boggs influence on it personally. Maybe not on Daredevil himself, but on something else. Okay. That we kind of know if you trust a lot of the sources. Tinfoil hat theory time is that I believe how do I want to phrase this? I believe that they are going to do I believe they are planning to do a second core box at some point. I think they're slightly waiting on how Arkham does. And this is so dumb for me to say because it's unfalsifiable. You can't prove me wrong on this. So it's kind of dumb. So it's not a good prediction or anything, because I'll explain in a second. But I think they're planning to do it if Arkham does well. So Arkham Core Box 2, they want to do to reset the whole thing and whatever. So if it does well, then I see them doing the same thing with Marvel Champions, because there's a lot of stuff in the original box that kind of needs to get cleaned up. And, if they really want to do it where we don't want to worry about previous cycles to influence new builds, yada, 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 there should be stuff that gets redone. So they want to do that. But if Arkham does really poorly, I could see them just scrapping the idea of that box and not doing it, which again means you can't disprove what I'm saying. Either it comes true or it doesn't, but you don't know. So it's dumb to say, but that's still my tinfoil hat theory, I guess. I will say For those that don't know, and I won't say what it is, and no one else please say it, even if you know it, but it is mentioned in my Discord if you want to talk about it. We do know there is a certain other cycle that's supposed to be happening. We know what it is. We know what the big box is. We know what... I think we know some of the packs that are involved, if I remember correctly. I haven't looked at it in a little while. Well, I should just look at it before I say too much. But we know what it's supposed to be. And it's getting pushed back for some reason. And I have a guess, but again, I don't want to say anything because for people that haven't gotten spoiled on things, I don't want to like spoil things. Yeah, we know what the next box, or not next box, one of the boxes, hero packs and other things are supposed to be. We know what they're supposed to be. They just haven't done it yet. So I don't know what they're waiting on with that. If that's it's like Daredevil thing where it's getting pushed off or whatever, or it's going to be the next wave or whatever. So, Daredevil better come with Galactus, Kingpin, Doctor Doom, the Mandarin, and Mephisto. I will tell you right now, he will not come with certain ones of those. I will tell you for sure. It will not. I'm almost positive. They just have more devs? What, now? They have like this... Well, yes and no. Like, they do and they don't. Like, they have the same amount or don't. Depends on how you look at it, I guess. Jeremy, D20, do you think we'll be getting news for FNE soon? No. They knew X-Men would sell? Yeah, for sure. Eternals coming in 2027, but I feel like we're going to get a bonus wave. You think so? It's funny how at the very beginning, I bought the first collection up to Black Widow, but Harley played it and donated to Goodwill. When I bought it a second time, it went all in nice. Or they could make a deluxe set where it includes Wave Heroes expansions. They should. I don't know nothing. It's fair. You're talking about Fantastic Four stuff. It was fake. Sure. I wasn't paying attention to you, but you're wrong. That's fair. What's your guess in the Discord? I can talk about it later. Kingpin and Bullseye? Yeah, I think Kingpin will. Hey, Mike. Welcome to chat. One day before the preview of the 2026 sets, I guess the heroes in Discord, as the Civil War minions were the preview. Nice. Since the book didn't have a preview. Kingpin for sure, I agree. Yeah. Mike, I just picked up Valkyrie and played a couple games with her in True Solo. It was rough. Any tips on how I can make her feel like you got, you think she... Okay. So, biggest advice for Valkyrie is don't attach the death glow unless you know you can get it back. Right? So don't ever do that. She has certain... Oh, let me see if I can just pull up a random deck list. Take advantage, now take advantage of, oh my god, I need to remember the cards. So aggression is her strongest suit by far. You're going to want to now slay massive amounts. She is rough. What's the new upgrade? Aggressive stance? No, not aggressive stance. Aggressive conditioning. So you're gonna, now this is newer, but this is how I build her now. So you're gonna want aggressive conditioning. She'll have a ton of health. Don't just take damage, right? It's fine to take damage with her. It's good. Use your allies to thwart, right? For sure. Use your allies to thwart. Reckon I don't like that. That's fair. Flight of the Valkyr, I still think is a great card. Make sure you get that out. Again, it's not force response. But it's a great card for when you need to let the threat move up a little bit. That's fine. Take it out. It's more about timing with her. You have to time well. And she rewards that, in my opinion. This... Not this. Shield Maiden, it's important to note, is now a defense card. So when the enemy attacks with Deathglow attached, declare Valkyrie Defender. This now counts as a defense card. So just FYI, and that will allow you to trigger different defense things if you do it with that. Just FYI, but I never really played her defense wise, but I know some people have had success with her in protection. But that's my biggest advice. Use allies to thwart for you. Let her take the hits. It's fine. And punch. Just punch. Just be super aggressive. You don't want to take a long time with her. Just punch in the face. Minion comes out. Tap Deathglow. Smack the minion in the face. Knock it out. Because you should be swinging, essentially, with Valkyrie with a base of 2. You absolutely want to get Dragon Fang in. So then you're swinging with a base of 4. You want to get in her combat training with the other card I just said. So that's now 6 base that you're swinging at, which you should be able to one-shot most minions then. So a minion comes out, tap Deathglow, smack it, it dies, bring it back. I also run like Enhanced Physique or one of those enhanced cards. So this way I have an extra resource, or you could do a Queen Carrier if you want. I run both of them most of the time. But this kind of negates the cost of what Deathglow is, in my opinion. So this way, okay, you don't have to worry about dumping a card. You can put that out there, and that'll help a lot too. The villains will be Kingpin, Bullseye, Muse, Punisher, and Typhoid Mary. We see Gladiator, the Owl, Stiltman, and Mr. Fear as well. That'd be fun. As a DD fan, those are his most popular besides the Hand and Electra. Having Punisher as the villain would make sense, and then becomes an ally, a la Venom. I hear a lot. I hear a out of tune violin playing. For what? Daredevil? Nah. Certainly not Valkyrie. I'll have to play with her again soon on stream. Just easy. Bunch of enemies. Oh, and don't ever play Annabelle Riggs. Not never, but she is very useless. Very, very useless. Armor Claw got in the way. Yeah, I can see that. Again, that's where it's kind of nice to have a cheap. They get cheap allies. So again, either thwarting, or if you want to ping that tough off and then smack them dead, because they're only 4 life, right? So smack them dead and then go back. Direct approach. Yeah, I never did build with it. I never really used that card. You should be getting Eternals in 2027. Yeah, we'll see. I wish she had piercing. If they redid it, I think Deathglow would have had piercing. I'd like some Eternals, yeah. I still think they need to like, I think Eternals are popular, and I'm hoping they'd be popular enough. But I still think after Daredevil, they need like another massive wave. Like another big name wave. FFG, hire me to do Asgardian box wave. Oh, and a Thor rework? There you go. It'd be fun if they had community members help design things. It'd probably be a mess, but still. I mean, I guess that's what the custom content scene is really for. So. I work for free to make heroes, yeah. But yeah, I think there's a lot that needs to be redone. I think I'm a true believer that the core box needs to be redone and reworked. I think there's a lot of things that could be redone. So I think a core box 2.0 makes sense, but we'll see how Arkham goes. Like I said, the Arkham community is just down in the dumps, dude. After What was it? Something else recently came out. Hope they do a what if box after this year as a big wave. That'd be fun. I would enjoy that. This is okay. So this is like the average time on Reddit. I try not to spend much time on Reddit, but it's just them dunking on the artwork, and the artwork is bad. Like it's really bad. I think a lot of people are just like tired. So like this card has similar artwork to a different one too. Like it's like I think exactly the same and whatnot. But if you read like the comments and stuff, oh, okay. My computer does not want to do this anymore. Cool. There we go. I mean, there's so many people that are just like being like, I'm out. Marvel Champions fans gets one stream every 3 months. AI art. I definitely think they are using AI to enhance their art. And, you know, wherever you fall in that stuff is whatever to me. I don't really care. But I do think what they're doing is what a lot of businesses are doing now, which they have people drawing like rough sketches or whatever and having AI kind of fill it out. To me, that's what their artwork feels like. No proof of it whatsoever. It looks like where I see in the industry where a lot of people are doing that, it looks very much like that to me. So they're trying to save money that way. Asgardian Wave would be cool. We can get Heimdall, Loki, and Beta Ray. Yeah. What heroes do you want to see most now in Marvel Champions? Okay. So for me personally, what I want is a lot more Spider-Man stuff. I'm a massive Spider-Man fan. That's like my favorite thing, right? So I want everything related to Spider-Man, humanly possible. I would like Howard the Duck is up there for sure. I really want Kool-Aid Man, obviously. And I know like people are like, oh, it's memeing. No, like I legit want a Kool-Aid Man hero. I think that would be fantastic. I want Beast for the community, but I don't care about Beast, right? And that's not like a slight or anything. Like I just don't care about him that much. He doesn't interest me. But I know a lot of people do. So I want that. It's the same with Daredevil, right? I'm not a big Daredevil fan. I don't really care about Daredevil as a hero, but I know the community really wants it, and I want the community to get it. They've spent this long and this much money in the game. It'd be cool for them. So I want them to get that. I want them to get Emma Frost because a lot of people wanted that, even though she was supposed to be in the game and whatnot. Past that, I want Venom. I want Carnage, right? Not as like heroes, I guess, but just, well, Venom I want as a hero. Carnage, if he's not a hero, that's fine. I just wanted to like, I want to punch him in the face. And past that, I'm kind of good, to be honest. I'm not a big Fantastic Four fan, so I don't really care about the Fantastic Four. But after that, I'm fine. Like, whenever I decide to bow out of this game, which will probably be when the game dies, if I get those things, I'll be really happy. But I have no expectation of ever getting Kool-Aid Man or Howard the Duck. Green loves Spidey, Gamma stuff, Man Thing, Beast, Midnight Suns. Midnight Suns would be cool. Darkhawk, Warriors 3 could be fun. I mean, Beast was too afraid to release him. That's fair. Carnage for sure. I wish we could play Hobgoblin. Yeah. And like, it's nuts to me that like, there's so many Spider-Man villains that I really like that like we had in the Sinister Six. But I want like Kraven and Scorpion. Like I want them by themselves to fight them. I want Hobgoblin. I want who else was in there? Electro by himself. Like there's just so many people I want by themselves. Vulture I want by himself. I don't know. I feel like if they were ever gonna do like another like back-to-back wave, I want a Spider back-to-back wave. They could have Man Spider. Ben Parker Spider-Man. My friend made Craven in the Spot. Nice. Black Knight, Captain Britain, Union Jack too. Those will be fun. I want Punisher. Excuse me. Ghost Rider I don't really care about, but yeah, Doc Ock and Sinister, that's another one. That's actually a really good one. Can't believe I forgot him off the top of my head. He should absolutely be a villain you play by himself. Like there's just so many in Spider-Man. And like I'm happy with what we got. Well, I'm happy that we got something, but there's just so much more. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot. I don't know. Hopefully they go back to Spider stuff. They should. I think it did well enough, right? Maybe. Spider's Man. There's so many. Hold on, we looked this up one day. Do marbles night? No, we're letting YouTube members and Patreon members choose. So, not tonight, but at some point. We do need to do marbles again. Punisher. All right, look. Oh god, I keep hitting my stupid PC. I had to move it out because it was running hot. Obviously, Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2099. Let's go. Spider-Man 2211. Ben Reilly. Spider-Man we have. Julia Carpenter. Maddie Franklin. Black Widow clone. Spider-Girl. Sure. Steel Spider. Let's go. The Japanese Spider-Man. Yes, please. Gary Drew. I want a baby. For sure. Spider-Ham we have. Spider-Ham 2099. Let's give us a new Spider-Ham. Spider-Boy. Spider-Boy 2099. Felicity. We've had Felicity, right? Scarlet Spider? No, maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking that. Madame Web, we has an ally, but I like her. Spider-Man Noir is a good one. Eddie Brock. Flash. Scarlet Spiders. Patrick. Oh, Kane. Kane's a good one. I can't believe Miles is listed as number 34. Lady Spider. There we go. There's Man Spider. Look at him. Look at him. Father Spider. Devil Spider. Gwen Stacy. Silk. Spider-Man India. Perfect. Oh, look. This is the art for Penny Parker. Spider-Ling. Spider-Kid. Spider's Man again. Aunt May. Spider-Man. Uncle Ben. Betty Brant. I forgot that Mary Jane was a Spider-Man. Or a Spider-Woman. Tarantula. There's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. Never stop. Corebox 2.0 could have Doc Ock as the intro villain, Wendigo as the claw, and the major villain would be Malekith. Yeah, that would be bad. Spooder Man, Man, Spider, Spider Armor MK. So many. It just never stops. I'm just saying, give it to me all. Give all of it to me. Charlotte's Web. I know. It's not. It doesn't count. Oh, wait. Screen Rant did 28 spider-powered superheroes. Tarantula. Spider-Boy. Spider-Man 2211. Spider-Girl. Spider-Man Aaron. There's a Bruce Banner Spider-Man? I do not remember that. Dark Devil. Arachnophilia. Amp. Like the energy drink. Can we get sponsored? Scarlet Spider Ben Riley, Spider-Man Gary, Spider UK, Black Widows, Spider-Man India, Mayhem, 2099 with Michael, Maddie again, Gwen Stacy, Ancient Venom we already have, Spider-Man we have, Superior Spider-Man. That's a good one. They should do that. Julia's Spider-Woman, Scarlet Spider, Alana, Silk, Spider-Girl, May Parker, Miles, and then obviously Peter. I have an extra Spider-Man Magic of the Gathering cards, more specifically a Spider's Man, and a T-Rex Spider-Man. Dude, T-Rex Spider-Man, let's go. Mail them to you. Would you frame them and be all like, that Alex guy is nice for this? You don't have to do that. Doctor Strange, bite by a super spider, new strange Spidey. They could just make everything. Make the whole game Spider-Man related. Otto Octavius Spider-Man is possible? Yeah. Because they already have an ally. I know people don't like Deadpool stuff, but I like to see them revisit Deadpool core. I am shocked they didn't do more with Deadpool. Honestly. And it really seems like they don't want to revisit it because of the pool aspect. I hope they redo it. Bear Drew, how's it going, man? Hopefully doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. Every time I see your name, I think the Berlin Hurlin from Inglourious Bastards. Every time. Yeah, they went all out. Deadpool in Hollywood is kind of shocking. Yeah. Yeah, and like, again, the idea of a fifth aspect isn't bad. You just gotta support it, man. You know? Strudel and cream with a side of milk. Wait for the creme. Great movie. Great movie. It's probably top 2 Tarantino movie for me. Trying to think. Because Pulp Fiction kind of fell off for me. But yeah, it's probably top 2. I really like Reservoir Dogs too. It's not fair that Armfall Off Boy is a DC hero. Could have been a great Marvel Champs hero. What game you playing? I don't know. But, I mean, no board game. I was thinking about a video game, but I don't really think I'm going to tonight. Before stream, like I just got power like 30 minutes before stream, so I was like, okay. I love 2 new aspects. Yeah, it always made me sad they kind of ditched the 5th aspect. I think it could have been something fun with determination, but yeah. Based on Marvel Dagger game, they had 6 aspects. What was the extra 2? Purple determination, orange courage. Okay. I don't know how they lean into the aspect. Okay. Did anyone play Dagger? Did they like it? I heard it was like fine, basically. Like not amazing, but fine. It was one of those things that was like when it came out, it was like 50 or 60 bucks. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's too much money for me. For a game I might play and probably won't. But now that I see Mortal Kombat for the low price of $330, I don't know, chat. Really like it. I got super cheap but couldn't get around it. Okay. It was like 100. Oh, was it even that much? Jeez. That's how little I pay attention. That's probably even more so why I didn't do it. I think, again, I don't mind Marvel stuff. I like DC more, generally speaking. So I don't mind Marvel stuff, but I wasn't going to just buy it for its IP alone. I'm a little tired of like high IP games like that. Totally justified money spending. Also tell novels. No. Someone was selling the Street Fighter board game by Angry Joe. It was good, but got old quick. The what was the knockoff for it? Street Fighters? Not Street Fighters. Street Masters? Whatever it's called. I played that a couple times, and I liked that. But probably gonna sell. I have to do a video soon of all the games I'm selling. I started making a pile, and my pile is getting very large of games I want to sell. So maybe we can sell all of it and move on. The minis were amazing in the Street Fighter one. That's sweet. Do you think you'll play Slay the Spire 2? It looks great. Maybe when it's on sale at some point. Vigilance and determination. Okay. Yeah, it'd be interesting if they decided to go back to Marvel Champions with more aspects, but I don't know. I need to, at this point, I need to have a flea market. I know. I'm at the point where, like, because I hate shipping games. Because I want to make sure it's, like, packed really well. And then, like, the shipping cost gets, like, really high. And I feel bad and whatnot. But I just need to get rid of this stuff. It's just, there's so much stuff. It's too much. It's too much. But yeah, I have all these games I don't play. And honestly, with DC Legendary coming out and more stuff coming out from Marvel Legendary, hopefully, it's like, I just want to focus on that stuff, you know? I want MJ's Cloak and Dagger. Me too. I hope they come out with their Cloak and Dagger, and then I can convince MJ to get hers out of her box, and we can play it. I love Slay the Spire, but always get destroyed the second layer / stage. I haven't played Slay the Spire in like a long time. On my phone now, I play a lot of retro NFL, and I get wrecked that way. That's my new favorite thing. I have everything from Marvel United so much, dude. Isn't it like if you stack the boxes like the height of an average human being? Do you offer up to clean out the house of board games? What's that? So sad I bought Star Wars Rebellion and expansions and never have played it once. There are games I still have sealed. Like 2 or 3 games. And it's just like, God. Marvel United is what broke Simon? I don't know what broke him. To be fair, what really broke Simon was me. I like to take credit for that because I kept demanding more Metal Gear Solid boxes. So I like to try to take the blame for it. But they were always financially not in good shape. Give me your Final Girl stuff? No. But next wave of Final Girl is... I'm done. I'm done. I can't get into the second chapter. So I'll get the Series 4 stuff, and then I'm moving on. I have so much Final Girl stuff that I barely play now. The one stream we were talking about with Final Girl, and somebody in chat was like, oh yeah, there's like a neoprene mat for the side. I was like, oh no, I don't know if I ever got that. I just didn't look in one of the boxes that I have, that I open all the time, and there it was. I was like, oh my god, I have so much stuff. But no, like I want to get rid of like Unsettled. I want to get rid of some stuff from All or Nothing Games. I want to get rid of maybe Teotihuacan, though that would really hurt me. So I don't know. Marvel United is fun, but kind of disappointing when the only hero I really like is Hulk. Rum and Bones' second tie was legit one of their best games. Everyone loved Rum and Bones. I never played it. When it gets announced, you'll turn to SpongeBob me. Nah, I'll be good. I'll be good. Final Girl takes too long for being a small box game concept. Yeah, it's what, like an hour? I don't mind it. I still really like it for what it is. I still really like Final Girl. I think it's a phenomenal system. I think it's super fun. And I love it, but I just have too many combinations now and too much stuff. They just keep printing out like extra stuff too. And I'm like, yeah, give me the alternate mini arts or whatever they are. Give me whatever it is, you know. The longest and worst game I ever played was Jasco's Mega Man. The longest worst game I ever played. If you all might have heard this board game. I don't really know. It was like a little popular. But the worst longest game I ever played was probably Gloomhaven. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it. But that's a pretty bad one. Google it. All right, I'll have to Google it. I can see their minis. Oh, they have fun minis. Oh, it's got 5.1. Good for it. Mega Man board. No, wait. This is Capcom. This isn't it, is it? Or is it? Gloomhaven is like KDM light. I never got into KDM. I thought about it long and hard because I had a few Instagram people I talked to that like loved KDM, and they're like, "It's so good, it's so good." I'm so happy I never got into it. The minis aren't used for the game; they're just for display. I love it. They made a decent Mega Man based on dice, different game. Nice. That's it. Okay. The one I never played and always hear in top 10s is Too Many Bones. Too Many Bones was my #1 game for the longest time. For the longest time. And now it's not in my top 10. It's probably not even my top 20 anymore. I have almost everything for it. The only thing I don't have are the Brass Mag Minis because I can't fit it into the big box. So I was like, yeah, I'm not getting those. Too Many Bones is a really fun game, but you get suckered into needing all of it. And the biggest issue with Too Many Bones is if you play it a lot, there is a way to cheat the system to always win. And they addressed it with the latest expansion to like make it harder. But I haven't played it yet. I have it. I just haven't played it. But I've heard that you can still do it. It's just harder to do now. Excuse me. So once you play a lot of Too Many Bones, you figure out this very special way of playing. You can't lose, and that was the most frustrating thing with it. And it became this thing where like, well, if I know how to win, I'm gonna like purposely not. And it's like the most boring way to play. It's not even like a fun way to play. It's incredibly boring. And it's like, I know the strategy, so why would I do anything else? You know what I mean? But I thought Jaws the Lion was a pain to set up. Can't imagine how torturous to set for OG Gloomhaven. Dude, it was so bad. We played it, novels, myself, my buddy and his wife played it. And like, the wives would be talking, doing whatever, and my buddy and I were setting it up, and I was just like, oh my god, this is taking forever. And like, I don't like the combat system in Gloomhaven. I like the top half, bottom half cards. I think that's really fun. That stupid mini deck, I think, is the worst thing in the world. I think it's such dumb design. Get mad at me, that's fine. I hate that. The story was kind of whatever. Like, in Manafort, I agree with you. If you're gonna play Gloomhaven, play D&D. Like, it's D&D is one of my favorite things in the world, too. I love it. I love it. And the best part is being able to role play. To me, D&D combat is like the weakest part. It's not that it's bad, it's the weakest part. And Gloomhaven is just focusing on the weakest part of D&D. My #1 game is still Scythe with my buddies, and I play every month on the 20th. That's amazing. I have my big box Scythe box still with all the expansions. What I will say, so during COVID, when COVID first happened, I got the Rise of Fenris campaign. And I was like, okay, I'll play this because you could solo it. And I played that. And let me tell you, that was a lot of fun to play as a campaign. I will not get rid of Scythe just because that was such a fun special experience for me. I hate the attack system with the cards, and to see if you can even hit the monster discarding the card to reset is ridiculous. Let me keep my cards and hit them straight up. Yeah. And like it was like it was like the #1 strategy game on BGG for the longest time. That's when I started hating on BGG because I was like, this is so dumb. It's not a strategy game, it's a luck-based game. Can't do Gloomhaven. If you're gonna play Gloomhaven, just play D&D. I don't like the card system. It's funny when you say it's the weakest part of D&D, and when the rules for D&D only covers combat and not the fun parts of role playing, because we all know how to do the fun parts. It's the combat. I got that as well and played the heck out of it too. Yeah. But yeah, it's still D20 D&D stream. If we got a bunch of people to do it, I would do it. Well, is Gloomhaven still... It's still ranked high, right? Yeah, the fact that it's still the #5 strategy game drives me up a wall. Ugh. No. You want to know what the #1 strategy game is, in my opinion? There it is. Spirit Island, to me, is the #1 strategy game of all time. I think that game is brilliant. I think solo multiplayer, it's brilliant game. Brilliant. And the strategy is so good because there's so little hidden information. Like it's just what the next like little small card's gonna be for the like where the invasion or whatever it is. And that's it. Like it's a brilliant game. And I like the expansion. I like everything for it. I think everything for it now. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant game. It just I can't stream it like Nelson can because he knows that game like the back of his hand. I just don't. And I wish I knew it better because it's so good. Run D&D on Discord and just ask players to be honest. Okay, nice. You'll know when I'm honest. 1 Shadow of the Past 1. Hey BD, how's it going? 100% agree on Spirit Island is amazing. It's phenomenal. I highly recommend to anyone that wants the best solo game, like mechanically the best solo game. I like differences with how each spirit feels. Oh yeah. And like the easy ones aren't like pathetically easy, but like you can grasp them after one play, right? Like you understand how to run that spirit after one play. And like the hard ones, the master ones, whatever they call them, like you truly need to like really know that game in and out. Like it's crazy. It's so well done. Spirit Island is an amazing game. Board looks like Terra Mystica, and I hate that. Terra Mystica was one of the first big board games I think Novels and I played together with our friends. I wasn't a big fan of Terra Mystica. Like I liked it, like it was fine, but I wasn't like in love with it. Probably because I think I came in last and got destroyed. Now I definitely need a better computer instead for online D&D. Really want to be a giant bard or a race that's the closest to the giant. I think it'd be fun if as a community we could do a D&D game. And like we can set up so like people can come in and out or whatever. I don't know. Nelson got me into it. I bought a used copy with promos. Nice. The only thing they messed up on was the promo boards. And like they're really shiny. And it's like you can't like read it correctly. Goliath or Flublog for giant kin races in D&D. And then the aspects unlock even more variety for spirits. Is Spirit Island hard or is it just from people who don't know how to play? No, Spirit Island is like hard. It's like brain burning hard. Mechanically, it's not difficult. There's a lot to think about. Yeah. Well, welcome, Evil. Put my name in to DM. All right, appreciate that. So mechanically, it's not that hard. Like because you upgrade your spirit. Why am I trying to explain this without just showing you people? Okay. So, right, this is your spirit board. So like you can upgrade as you move along, right? And that lets you like key off different things that you can do. And basically what you could do on your turn and whatnot, or the options of what you could do on your turn. So like every single board is different, right? So you can see like this board on one side is different than the other side. So you need to know what the symbols mean, but that's not that hard. This is the hardest part, is understanding your board and understanding your cards of how they work. This whole board is really easy for the most part. basically what happens is, oh, it's in German? It is in German. So don't worry about fear and stuff. You can worry about that later. But this deck, yeah, this deck here is where like everything starts and it flips over. Why does that look weird? Yeah, whatever. But basically the deck flips over to show you like where things move and populate, and then like where these guys move and populate. So you have to like stop all the plastic pieces from like expanding and colonizing. So you're just like getting rid of them, and you're getting rid of these blights right here and whatnot. And these are your spirits and how they're affecting those areas. And these are like your allies and the little like wooden mushroom looking things. But anyway, it's so good. It's so good. But the actual mechanics of it are not hard. It's just understanding your spirit. The cool part about Spirit Island is that what you can do is so easy to understand, but then you have a ton of options for making it more difficult with the nations. The nations make it crazy too. I never got as deep into the nations as other people. I wish I liked Spirit Island, just can't get into the theme. Yeah, like, I get it. Like, the theme is fine for me, but because I'm such like a mechanically driven person, like I'm the same with Marvel Champions, right? Like, if it has a good theme, that's nice and all, but I just care about more mechanics, and this, to me, the mechanics are brilliant. Chris Game, welcome to chat. The cool part. Oh, I just read that. I wish I like. I read that. We are talking D&D. We have to imagine Spirit Island in the theater of our minds. Get these photos out here. I can't win a game normally, let alone adding nations. I know it gets really tough for nations. Oh, I said Chris. I'm sorry. Cheery game. Am I saying that right? Hopefully you're doing well. What were you up to tonight? But yeah, I know a lot of people compare like Spirit Island to Mage Knight, and I still think Spirit Island is the better solo game than what Mage Knight is. Like, Mage Knight is fine, but I don't think it's like amazing. I'm running 3 campaigns at the moment. What's another monthly? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's one more? We can have AI run as their DM, and it just like makes stuff up, and everyone does terrible. Mage Knight also takes like 4 hours. It does take a while. I love Mage Knight. It's so bad but good. Okay, so this is what I've always said about Mage Knight. Mage Knight, to me, the last 30 minutes to an hour of Mage Knight, some of the best gameplay I've ever played in my life. Some of the best gameplay. The problem is the 2 hours before that, getting to that point, because there was an article I read a while ago that somebody wrote that it's very formulaic of how to get Mage Knight done, and you have to hit certain checkpoints like each night and day, and as long as you're on that track, you should be fine. And you can tell when you're like falling off, right? So I feel like I'm just running the same pattern for the first 2 hours, and the last hour when you're sitting there, like, to me that's the best feeling, right? Is when you're sitting there and I'm just staring at the cards. I remember I did this with novels, and she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Why? What's wrong?" She's like, "You've just been staring at your cards for like 20 minutes." I was like, "Yes, because I know the math works here. I just have to figure it out on the board." And she's like, "Okay." And then after a while, I was like, "I did it." And I was like, blah, 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 do this, do that. Blah, 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 blah. I destroyed the city and all that stuff. But yeah, that part is amazing. The worst part about Spirit Island, because it's not a perfect game. The worst part is there were several times I played Spirit Island when it's like, yeah, the whole time for the whole hour, I'm having fun. The hour and a half, I'm having fun. Like, sometimes it takes 2 hours, but that's how I'm going slow. I'm having fun. And all of a sudden, like, I go, like during their turn or something, I just go, "Oh, I won." And like, that's how some of your games end, and it's a really weird feeling. Like, you don't usually have this giant thing where like, not all the time, but like sometimes you're just like, "Oh, like I did this amazing turn and I did really well." A lot of times just like, "Oh, I won the game." It's really weird. It's hard to explain without actually like doing it. If I'm intimidated by ashes, would I be terrified with Spirit Island? Yes. They sell a copy of Spirit Island that's like a Target edition, like at Target, like the big box store. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's supposed to be an easier version. I would start with that, and it's cheaper too. I love Mage Knight, but I like the Star Trek version. They have a Star Trek version. The biggest way to get into the theme of Spirit Island is to read out the name of each of the cards and effects you are doing. I love the name of the spirits, like Sharp Fangs behind the leaves, or Breath of Darkness down your spine, and playing cards like Swallowed by the Endless Darkness. My only rule for D&D is don't show up with an AI backstory, care about your character, and be ready on your turn. There you go. I guess that's 3. No, when we got the D&D, AI didn't exist yet. And everyone we play with, because I did like a warrior or whatever, and like my whole backstory was just like basically like my guy didn't care, like he just like runs headfirst in the battle and doesn't think and whatnot, and everyone hated me because like they'd be like planning and I would just Leroy Jenkins in there, and I'm like, sorry, that's what my character would do, so we're going to Leroy Jenkins in there. I like Mage Knight, but I don't have to reread the rules every time I want to play Spirit Island. That's fair, yeah. Star Trek Frontiers, okay. Very chill DM. The end is very anticlimactic in Spirit Island. You randomly get through fear to push the terror level, and then you win. But I feel like that's the same thing with Marvel Champions. You randomly look and realize you have enough damage. Yeah. It's not like a huge diss. I just feel like in Spirit Island, like I feel like I'm doing all these great, cool things, and then suddenly it's like, oh, okay, I won. So again, I don't want to be like down on the game about it. It's just kind of what it is, which is fine. But yeah. Sorry, my nose is running. I haven't even looked at what the top games are anymore. Number 1 game, Brass, Birmingham. I like that. It's a good game. Horizons of Spirit On. Thank you. The Godfather by Simon. I heard it was good. I heard it was a good game. Ark Nova, never played, but I heard it's good. Pandemic Legacy Season 1. We don't have her. My best friend has, so we gotta play that. Gloomhaven. Dune Imperium, I haven't played, but everyone tells me I would like it. Twilight Imperium, I just don't have 26 hours to play it. War of the Rings, 2nd edition, phenomenal game. I just don't want to set it up. Terraforming Mars, I love. Star Wars Rebellion, I haven't played. Spirit Island, I love. Jaws the Lion. Gaia Project, we never played. Twilight Struggle, I used to play online all the time. So it's easy and can get complicated. Hey, AEW. I'm sure I'll be fine with Ashes. It's just hard for me to switch games like when I get in the routine. That makes sense. Castles of Burgundy, I don't like. Through the Ages is great. SETI, we still need to play. Wow, Slay the Spire is up to 18. Is it really that good, chat? I feel like the fun part of Spirit Island is trying to survive the beginning of the game, then the middle where you're taking control, and the last 20 feels like a cleanup in order to win. Yeah. Yeah, you start so much weaker. It's phenomenal. My friend tried to give me his Gloomhaven, and I didn't want that burden. I love Slay the Spire. It's that good. Is it better than playing the video game? It's crazy to watch professional board game championships. Great Western Trail is fine. Frosthaven we haven't played yet. Wow, Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle-earth. Good for that game, man. That's a really good game. Eclipse we never played. Brass Lancashire we played once. Seven Wonders. Is this really overall? Wow, Seven Wonders Duel is ranked 24th now? Is it always ranked that high? Both solo and multiplayer. Alright, Slay the Spire is pretty good. Not sure I own it. I have the video game. Twilight Imperium is an amazing game if you have 8 to 12 hours to play with a full group. The stories afterwards are fun. That's what I hear, yeah. DC deck building? Yeah, we've done that once on this channel. It's more tactile than the video game. It's more intentional. Okay. Nemesis, great game. Scythe. I didn't like Feast for Odin. Clank, we never really played. Concordia is not a good game. We tried so hard to get into this game because everyone talked about how phenomenal Concordia is. God, it's such a bad game. Lost Ruins of Arnak, phenomenal. Never played the second edition. Arkham, great. Sky Team, I know we gotta play. Root, I like Root, but I never want to play it to teach. I never want to teach it to play it. It's gonna have cooperative play, though I really don't want early access. I'll wait till version 1.0, yeah. I think it's the same, but if you like board games more than video games, it's a banger. It's crazy how you can upgrade your cards and Slay Spire board game. I bet that's super satisfying. Terra Mystica is fine. Orleans is okay. Too Many Bones, 37. Wingspan, 38. I just read an article had like the Span trilogy has made like $50 million or something crazy. Barrage we did once, that was fine. Mage Knight, Hegemony we haven't really played. Everdell's another game I can't stand. The Crew is really good. Viticulture's fun. Crokinole I don't really care about. Kanban EV I never played, but I played the old version of it, the regular Kanban. That was good. Heat's good game. Marvel Champ is obviously good. Food Chain Magnet we never played. Underwater Cities never played. PAX I really want to play. Clank we didn't. Cthulhu, Death May Die I want to. Ticket to Ride. Oh, Puerto Rico. I like Puerto Rico. Yeah, Wingspan, I recommend the digital. Yeah. Queen, welcome to chat. People are always popping into my LGS looking for Span games. I bet. How's the fish one doing? Is that doing well? Because we have Wing and we got Worm, but we never played Worm. But we want to. Got burned by Concordia after I bought it. Shut up and sit down. Love it, so I thought we'd love it too. I have learned that anything Shut Up and Sit Down likes, I don't, and vice versa. I also can't stand their channel. I haven't watched it in a long time, so I don't even know if they're still coming out with videos. But yeah, they gassed it up so much. Yeah. Cthulhu, Death May Die. I like Solo, just hate the dumb boxes. The Span games are the new Catan. I could see that. That's a good way of putting it. Age of Innovation, Harmonies and Play. Cascadia is pretty good. On Mars, I can't do. We played it once, and I wanted to bash my brain against the wall. Not in like a bad way. It was just like, just too much. It's too heavy of a game. Pandemic, we're gonna play. Caverna, we didn't like. Anachrony was fine. Agricola, I don't like. Blood Rage, I don't like. Oatsworn, never played. I really want to play Obsession. Grand Austrian Hotel is fine. Lisboa, I think, is a great game. Blood in the Clock Tower, we didn't like. Sleeping Gods, phenomenal. Pandemic, we haven't played. Sulkin was good. Power Grid's good. Mansions of Madness, good. Clans of Concordia, good. Everyone tells me I would like this game. Oh, Quacks. Did not like Quacks. Oh, Paladins. Good for it making the 79. It's a good game. The Havre, I like that. Gallerist, I love. Android Netrunner, I need to get more into. Paul's review of Scythe had such try-hard hater energy. Because it was a Kickstarter, right? Like, they just hate Kickstarter games. If I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I watched it. Star Wars Imperial Song, Maracaibo, we never did. Maximinians, Void Fall, jeez. I'm actually selling this. I haven't even punched it out. If somebody wants to buy it, let me know. Wingspan Asia, Darwin's Journey, Revive, Crew, KDM. Oh, Race. Great game. 5 Tribes we like a lot, though I think I sold it. Azul. Oh, Final Girl made the top 100. Plank, Fields of Arl. El Grande. Americano. Cthulhu Pandemic is phenomenal. The miniatures feel much better than the cubes. Nice. Also, Andre from Crash Base has a Netrunner channel. Yeah, I think you mentioned that. I have to check it out. I need to learn that game. My buddy and I tried to play it, and I felt like we just did so poorly with it. I need someone to teach me that, like, really knows the game. Because we were trying to figure out, and like, because they use the terminology so much in the rulebook that it just didn't work well for us. So I want to, like, get it. Metropole Grid, okay. Arcs, we never played. Scouts, fine. Lords of Waterdeep, great game. Aeon's End's a really great game. That game has fallen off so much. Do they even come out with expansions with that anymore? Oh, thanks for the YouTube channel. Teotihuacan, great game. Arkham Horror, Splendor Duel. Dominant species, man. Oh, there's Wormspan. Enos. Battlestar Galactica. Dwellings at Eldervale. I sold that game so fast. Talk about just, to me, an overhyped game. They have mini ones like Legendary. They are doing Invincible, and that one is fine. He's been live all week talking about it. I learned from watching, so definitely. All right, I'll have to check that out. Lockdown, I want to play. West Kingdom, good game. Tigris and Euphrates, good game. Keyflower was fine. Regular Dominion's really good. I never played the rest. Raiders, I like. Tainted Grail, I want to play. Wonderland War, we didn't like. Never played Caius. God, there's just so many games I haven't played. I feel so like far behind. Oh, Vinos. Rising Sun was fun. Seventh Continent. God, do I really just hate this much on games? I'm also selling If It's a Wonderful World, all of it, if anyone's interested. Oh, Unmatch. That's fun. Viscounts. Legendary Encounters. Kemet. Crazy. Ankh is underrated. I'll have to check it out. Fate of the Fellowship is a fun game with a pandemic design style. They did a good job making you feel like you're part of the story. That's cool. Wonderland War is so chaotic. Yeah. Wonderland War was like, ugh. I'm so grateful that I'm not a Warhammer player. I barely have, for my cards, I get buried with one army. That's fair. Warhammer is like one of those things that like our associate pastor plays Warhammer. So I was hanging out with him, and at his house, he has like his like Warhammer section. I was just like checking out, and he just went like full Warhammer mode of explaining everything to me. And I was like, brother, I don't understand 3/4 of the words you're saying right now, besides like the, if, and. But like they get so into it. And he likes it. He likes it a lot. He does like the tournaments and stuff. So Warhammer is more expensive than hard drugs. Seriously. The last time I went to like a board game store, it was just like D&D books on one side, and then Warhammer was everywhere. I was like, holy cow. All you need to know about Warhammer is that orcs paint things red because it makes things go faster. I lost a few friends to Warhammer. Oh no, because they just like dove so deep into it. I can't have Warhammer. My kids would kill the minis. I for the longest time like loved the idea of, like minis and like collecting all that stuff and whatever. Like, cause like Etherfields, I'm still torn if I want to sell Etherfields or not. Like, I love the game. I just don't have time to play a campaign of it. And the minis though are just so nice. But I'm like over minis now, but I'm happy I have those because I do think Awakened Realms does a pretty good job of that stuff. They just got so hard they stopped playing stuff. Ah, okay. All right. My kids paint my Warhammer minis with me. It's awesome, but I love painting minis. That's cool. It's a skill like I need to just jump in and do, but I haven't. I thought about trying Kill Teams to do some mini painting with my kids and have a small, more affordable game to play with. See, like my son likes art and painting and stuff like that. So I always wanted to just buy like generic minis and see if he would be into it or not. I got Kings of Ruin and I was like, this is a summer game. They have a Warhammer version of Lego. That's hilarious. A copy of Edge of Darkness Kickstarter. There you go. Is Edge of Darkness the one where you slide the cards and make bigger cards? I can't remember if that's that game or not. She goes into a 20-minute conversation. I just stare and go, uh-huh. On Warhammer. My son's simple. He really likes Sonic games. Dude, I love Sonic. My son was really into Kirby for a while, so we could bond over Kirby, and then they went into Minecraft mode, and I was like, I didn't grow up with this, so when you want to go back to Kirby, let me know. We'll play some Smash Bros. And I'll show you how good Kirby is. Get a starter paint set. Comes with a mini. Oh, that's cool. That's actually a good idea. Speaking of Lego, the new Lego Star Wars sets just released, and they are pricey. Ugh, of course they are. It's like Mystic Veil, but it's fun. Mystic Veil was a nightmare to sub and put away. Ugh. As long as it's not Roblox. Oh god, no. My son's never allowed to touch it. Some of his friends at school play Roblox, and he's like, "What is it?" I was like, "Oh yeah, my computer can't download it." He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, it's crazy. Just can't do it for whatever reason." It's like we are not getting this Roblox. You're never touching that. Not under my roof. They had the smart brick thing. Nice. I feel like most people into Warhammer like painting minis and such. Yeah, I still don't fully understand how to actually play the game. Overboss was the same way. Nightmare 7.8. Ugh. I just straight up told my kids that awful things have happened in Roblox, so it's just not happening. Yeah. And once he gets older and can understand a little bit of nuance in life, I'll explain it to him, but he's too young to like grasp anything. So once we get to that level. It's a crunchy war game, and it's a hobby you can kind of play while not playing. Planning army painting, yeah, it makes sense. Like I said, when I've gone to like PAX Unplugged and stuff, they have like the war game setups, and it's fun to watch the people play, but I have no idea what they're doing. But it's fun to watch. I just don't want to do it. Clank is where it's at, to be honest. I never got into Clank. I have to like really try it. If I had the internet we have now as a kid, I'd be messed up. I go back and forth. I don't know, Billy, how old you are. It's like as a millennial, and growing up with the internet and what was done and said on the internet. Like, this is why, like, when people are like, "Do you care about what people say about you online and whatever?" Like trolls, and like, nah, because I've been called some pretty terrible things, and it just means nothing to me. But what they grew up on the internet with, basically, the algorithm, right? The algorithm, is probably just a whole different set of pressure that I just don't understand. You know. If you play Star Wars miniature game, it's kind of like Warhammer thing. Okay. I'd be more into Star Wars, probably. The PS5 could make so much money by re-releasing its PS1, PS2 catalog. 100%. Like I said, Metal Gear Solid Remaster 2, or no, Collection 2, whatever they're calling it, Ultimate Collection 2. Give it to me. But I agree. Oh yeah, the sites we went to, like, yeah, Yahoo chats are wild. Yeah, there were some crazy things. Yeah, I was on AIM a lot too. MSN Messenger as well. It's a gold mine. Like, what are they? I know, right? I still want them to come back out with one of the games I love. No, that's not it. Xenosaga. I have a very weird love relationship with the Xenosaga series, and I want them to exist again. Especially 1 and 2 to a less part. 3 was kind of whatever, because it was supposed to be 6 games. But I want Xenosaga so bad. Give me more Cosmos in my life. I want them to remake WWF No Mercy. I love it. MSN. AOLC's made great Cosmos. All right. You had to have all of them. All the girls I talked to online back in the day were totally real and not 45-year-old creeps. Oh, 100%. Then Google Chats tried. Google Chats was so bad. Once Xenosaga? Yeah, let's go. Dude, do you love it? Dude, Xenosaga, what was the first one? Der Zermacht, I think was the first one. Maybe the second one. Chaos's backstory. I know, right? Dude, the first one was so good. I was hooked on the first one. And the second one I was like, okay, I like, but they changed like how the systems work so much. And the third one they changed, like, the first one I played a ton of. The second one I played a good amount. And the third one I only played through once. And because then I got into other things and just didn't have time to play as much. But yeah, it's so good. Isn't Xenosaga connected to Xenoblade? I think they're lightly related, but I don't know if they're connected. Parasite Eve remake would be sweet. That'd be a good one too. I love Xenoblade Chronicles. I've only played the first 2. I need to play 3 and Xenoblade X. Is that what they recently came out with? Or remade? They didn't come out with it. Remade it or whatever. The Mag and Jin fight on 2. Yeah. I want Dragon Age Origins remastered. Dude, I know. Makes me sad. I actually even like Dragon Age 2. Like, I know it's a huge step down, but I still enjoyed it. I like the first one a lot. The second has its terrible gameplay, and the third was the best gameplay. Yeah, I remember. Like I said, I liked all of them. But the first one I was addicted to. I was addicted to that game. I played it so many times. Dino Crisis would go hard if it came back. Yeah. Xenoblade 10 or X is awesome. Just max. Xenosaga 2 has Octopath Traveler's combat system, to be fair. Yeah, I guess it does. I didn't play Octopath Traveler until much later in life. But yeah, I can see that. I didn't really think about that, to be honest. X-Ray Your Robots is dope. My Wii U Xenoblade X all day. Gosh, so much fun. Well, I'm happy they remade it for the Switch so I could actually play it. But I still haven't finished the third one, so I need to do that. I just have like I said, my back catalog is so large. But yeah, no, but Legend of Dragoon is another one I want to play. That was a PS1 game. Loved that game. That was phenomenal. Makes me sad that I haven't played it. And I want to play. Well, they're coming out with it now. The Trails in the Sky series, right? So they remade the first one, and I'm ready for them to remake 2 and 3, and I know they're doing it. But Trails in the Sky, like, I'm a huge fan of the Legend of Heroes series in general, but Trails in the Sky was just such a good game. The Wii U has such a jank console. I know, it is weird. Legend of Dragoon was so good. I love my Wii U. Wasn't great at what it did, but it tried. I love for it. Legend of Dragoon was re-released on PS5. I don't have a PS5. I got this big rectangular box down here. If it's not on this, it doesn't exist. I'm waiting until I can buy all the Trails games on PS5. You're gonna be waiting a long time. They're still pumping out those bad boys. I'm like so far behind because I'm playing through Trails through Daybreak still, and I gotta play Daybreak 2, and then I have to play, what was the newest one? Trails Beyond the Horizon, and I'm so far behind. And PS4. I don't want PS4. I don't have these things. Have you played Ys 10 Nordic or Nordics? Yes. Well, yes. I have not beaten Ys 10. I am only 10 hours into it, apparently. 9.4 hours into it. It's fine. I don't mind it. My favorite series are the Ys games and Tales of series. Love it. Yeah, Ys, like, Lacrimosa is obviously the best, right? I mean, it's just phenomenal. And I was playing through Origin, which I really enjoyed. 1 and 2, I don't remember at all. And then what else did I do? Ys 6 was okay. Ys 9 was weird, I remember. But I don't remember it super well. Is Trails the Mecca? No. Trails is a really weird series. So you have Okay, I think it starts with Trails in the Sky is the very first one, right? So you have Sky 1, 2, and 3. And there's like it's a big map, and you're playing different regions basically in each game. So like Trails of the Sky like focuses on one region. Then there's the one with the kids. What's the one with the school? Cold Steel. Cold Steel is like a whole nother section which has like a ton of games. And then they have like the weird not crossover, but they have the other section that's only 2 games, or Trails from Zero, and Azure. And then they had the one that crossed over all of them, right? Which people hated, I guess, but I don't think I ever played it. Reverie, I think, was the massive Trails crossover. I don't think I ever played that. I'm playing Front Mission. It's a mecha tabletop role-playing. Interesting. I haven't heard of that. I have to check that out. Which Yeast should I get? Origins, 10, or 9? 10's pretty good. 10's more modern. Origins is weird because Origins you have to beat several times. So Origins is good, but the way it works is really weird, where like you pick a hero and you have to like go through the game, and then you have to play it again with another hero, and then play it again, and then play it again. It's also kind of dated feeling, but I would get 10. If you can get 8 on sale, get 8. Lacrimosa of Dana, it's phenomenal. Highly recommend it. I think it's the best Ys game ever made. 10's probably up there. Plus you get to sail around in boats, which is pretty cool. Captain, welcome to chat. How you doing? I'm doing well, man. So Chrono Cross is a phenomenal game. Not as good as Chrono Trigger, right? But Chrono Cross I like. I remember playing Chrono Trigger as a child. And Chrono Cross, I think, was a little bit later. I don't really remember Chrono Cross's story as well. But Chrono Trigger, I remember very well. Very weird with this time stuff going on. I like Cross more, but that's personal. Yeah. That means all good. But yeah, I mean, I love Trigger. And Cross, I think I think the issue at Chrono Cross for that game was it had such massive high expectations that it couldn't be met. And like, it's a good game. Like, it's absolutely a good game. But like, when the bar was set so high and people had such high expectations, like it's like the Final Fantasy 8 to 7 or 7 to 8, right? I think it's the same exact idea. Tetramini, thank you for using your Prime sub. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well. Crossing the alternate timeline than Trigger. Okay. But yeah, I think just the expectations were so high is really what it is. Because like 8 is good, so play the soundtrack every day. Nice. I love a good video game soundtrack. And the same with like 9. People like took a dump on Final Fantasy 9. It's still one of my favorite Final Fantasies. The Other World Terminus song is amazing. Nice. Definitely a stream song. I know I need to make a good playlist of different stream songs because I'm getting very tired of this. So I need to like get more video game ones that are not related to Nintendo, most importantly. Ever like playing the track and field video game? I had a buddy who would start the night out with a track and field game and then finally switch to SmackDown versus Raw. That's amazing. No, I played when I was a youth. I think it was on Nintendo 64. They had an Olympic game, and I did track and field a lot. Chrono Cross is an amazing opening soundtrack. I like Final Fantasy 16, but it's the redheaded stepchild besides 13. Yeah, I couldn't get into 16. I tried. I gotta try again. 16 is my favorite, then 12, then 15. I actually really like 12. 12 got so much hate, and I never understood why. I love 12. I think it's so underrated. Final Fantasy 9 was up there, but my OCD makes it hard to play. Why? Also, you have to use the mods now. 14 has a fantastic story. I never played the MMORPG versions of it. Oh, my favorite is 6. So I read your thing wrong before, Maffer. Recommend watching the documentary Indie Gamer. Follows the makers of Super Meat Boy, Fez, and the maker of Braid. All right, let's check that out. Just like Mega Man X5. Now, yeah, so for me, I mean, 7 is still my number 1. Time limits in game make me clock out. Gotcha. 7 is still my number 1 of all time. I don't like the remake of it. It's nothing of what I wanted. It drives me up a wall. So the Excalibur 2, that was a tough one to get. So 7 is still my number 1. Then probably 9. Then probably 10. Then 12. And then there's the rest. I was playing Mega Man 2 earlier today. Banger soundtrack. I love it. Bardic, welcome to chat. Hopefully doing well, man. 12 is my Star Wars prequels because they said it was tied to my favorite tactics and it had nothing to do with it. Still trying to give it a fair shake. See, like 12 was like they kept mocking as like the Star Wars one because it was like, you know, the Galactic Empire versus the people and whatever. And I think people are confused with the brothers or something. I don't know. I still like it. It's also great now because when you play on Steam or Nintendo, you can play it at 4 times the speed, so you can walk so much faster. It's so nice. I despise the Final Fantasy VII Remake, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. I wanted it so bad in my life, and now that I have it, I'm just angry. I can't even finish Rebirth, the second one. I've kept trying, and I just can't do it. 12 has one weakness, the cast. I think it's just Vaughn is the worst one. The rest of them I don't mind. Vaughn is like, technically you're not supposed to have a lead character, but obviously he's the lead character. He's such a bad lead. But yeah. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth I finished, but God, was it long? Yeah, I can't. Remake took me forever to finish. I was like, oh my God, this section of the game is 5 hours. Why are we spending 30 hours on this? I can't. And in Rebirth, I was like, okay, open world. And the Yuffie DLC I actually liked for Remake. I don't know if it was DLC or whatever it was. When it came to PC, it was DLC. So Rebirth, I was like, okay, open world will be more exciting. It'll be better. It's so slow. It's so freaking slow. They're just padding this game out so much. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want this in my life. So maybe one day I'll finish it. The only way I finished Remake was on my Steam Deck when we had nothing else to do. And I would just like play when novels or watch something on the couch. Only way it's going to happen. But yeah, I don't know. And whenever they come out with a third one, I'll get it on sale in case I ever decide to play it all, but ugh, I can't. The extension of Final Fantasy Remake by pointless padding and so many side quests. Dude, there's so many silly, stupid things you have to do where it's just like running back and forth. Play Yakuza games? Let's go. I love the Yakuza games. I'm actually playing through 0 again because it's so good. I turned it off and played Breath of Fire 3. Love it. Yeah, Yakuza games I love. I still haven't done what are the newer ones? The pirate ones. I still have to do those. What's it called? Like a Dragon or whatever? Not pirate. Like a Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Yakuza Like a Dragon, Ishin, and the Man Who Erased His Name. Like those I haven't done yet. I still have to do them. Which I will at some point, but I'm going back to the Yakuza mainline. Ishin I enjoy for what it is. Yeah, it just seemed like a fun extra game. Want to bring back Breath of Fire? Let's go. Breath of Fire I haven't played in a long time. Try and think if I remember any of them. Oh, there was a oh gosh. Hold on. There's a game I really want to come back. It's a PS2 game. Hold on. It's gonna take me like 12 hours to figure out, but I'll get there. Chat. If there's anything that we do, it's Shadow Hearts. I really like the Shadow Hearts games, and I really want them to be able to be played on PC. I really like those games. I thought they were fun. Erase the name is decent, but I would definitely get it on sale. Yeah, I own all of it. I'm sure I bought it on sale. So excited for Castlevania by Motion Twin. I lost that. Oh, I'm excited for Castlevania by Motion Twin. Nice. It's the one where your main character can transform into a dragon or half dragon. Okay. Threads of Fate, Brave Fencer Musashi. I really want Resistance Fall of Man 1-3 remake, but probably never will. Shadow Hearts 1-3. Yeah. Queen, the devs from Shadow Hearts are working on a spiritual sequel. Are they really? I didn't even know they were in business still. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. I really want to play the original once again, though. I hope they port it over or something. Let me give you all money. That's what I want in life. I want to give them money. But that's cool that they're doing that. It's been so long. There's so many games that's been so long. That's what stinks. Don't have time to play half this stuff anymore. Oh well. Ugh. All right, chat. It is late. I am tired. I gotta wake up early for a Pinewood Derby. Forget high guard like games. Just give me remakes of classics. That's what I'm talking about. These kids need some culture. We got to give them some culture. I'm gonna play the old ones. So let's check out Meaty Magic. Last Friday they did a custom WWE Commander game with Hulk, Rock, Flair, and Stone Cold as the commander. That's hilarious. I'll check it out. All right, chat. If you haven't joined Discord yet, make sure you do. Come hang out. You can come talk more. But yeah, I gotta get up early tomorrow. So I'll be live Monday. The YouTube members and patrons over on Patreon are voting for the villain hero scenario. So we'll see what they have voted on. You still have time to vote. If you want to become a member of Patreon, just do it the We're Working Beginner tier or higher. So we'll be doing that. And then Wednesday, finishing up Arkham. Hopefully not dying. But probably dying. And then next Friday, I don't really know. JoJo Part 7 next week. I'll put on, it's on the list. Actually, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is pretty high on the list. I just gotta get through Jujutsu Kaisen and Frieren. Catch up on them first. But yeah, game convention, nice. Yes, everyone have a great weekend. Hopefully everyone has a great weekend. I will see you all Monday. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you all Monday. Take care.